Listen here, girl. I know you think it's a game, but it is absolutely not. Okay, this is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right. It's damn near all gone, girl, and that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout, so I can give y'all this body, this transformation, get into it. Okay, and I'm done working out now, so that's why we're moving on to the protein shake. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here. Okay, you put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up in honey. Okay, your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin powder, because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that sea moss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica sea moss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISOT down below in the description box. Get it all from me. Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird, whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey, say you want to spend time with a nasty girl. You want to spend time in my nasty world. Say you want to spend time with a nasty girl. And you want to spend time in my nasty world. Stupid ass. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? How we doing? How we doing? How we living? How we doing? How we live? How we doing? How we live? Yeah. Okay, so, y'all. This will be doing today. This is the BondyBlue show. Y'all know how I do this. Y'all know this is the topics. This is what's going on all, on the blogs and everything. You know what I'm saying? A few of the stories that I felt like coming to y'all to discuss that I felt a way about. This is my commentary. But y'all know what I'm known for, right? If y'all did not know, I am known for television show reviews, okay? If you found me because of this show and you ain't know that I review TV shows, well, that's what I do. Okay, for the most part, all right? But, you have to move with the times, and y'all don't be watching TV shows like that. At least not reviews of TV shows like that. But, I try to keep some of them in the repertoire. Okay, like Love and Marriage Huntsville, which is exclusively for my Patreons and my members. Okay, last night, me and my Patreons and my members, a few of us, watched Queen season 1, episode 1, and somebody asked me if I was going to review it. And I don't want to do a review by itself for Queens. I don't want to do a review by itself for games people play just yet. But I decided that since it takes a while for y'all to come into the room, we would talk about these TV shows first. And then we will get into the topics. Okay, we will get into the mess that there is to discuss. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with games people play. Child, games people play been gone since 2019. Bitch, games people play been gone since 2019. Girl, I didn't remember nothing that was going on games people play. Child, I had to go and watch my old review to figure that out. Child, if y'all want to see, y'all go ahead and look me up. Games people play BondyBlue, and I got reviews and stuff from the last season, so you can become abreast of what all had went down and who dropped kick too. Okay, so games people play. I'm gonna just give y'all a rundown. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna see what y'all saying about it in the chat. Okay, we'll do listen. Savannah, listen, Linda, you gotta wait for me to get there. We ain't there yet. Okay, I know y'all want to talk about Eddie Winslow. All right, I know y'all want to talk about that, but y'all gotta wait because we're gonna get these TV show shits out first. Okay, because at the end of the day, I don't need y'all coming up here talking about, hey, you talking about it? No, I ain't talking about it yet. Okay, so we're starting. All right, somebody put a time code in. We're starting right now what games people play. Okay, so listen, run down real quick. Marcus and Vanessa, all right? From last season, we had Marcus, the basketball player, cheating on his wife, okay? There's a murder mystery because one of his side bitches ended up dead, and everybody suspected his wife. And then at the end of the season, we found out that the side chick was actually involved in some type of escort service for the Ballers, okay? And it was set up by Vanessa Simmons, okay? Vanessa Simmons was playing a lady named Jackie. She is one of the housewives. She's the head of the basketball wives club for the team and all of that type of shit, right? So Vanessa and Marcus moved to town. They becoming implemented onto this team, and he meets this side chick. He fucks on this side chick, gets this side chick pregnant. Side chick ends up dead. Okay, so the whole season, the whole first season of the show, we was trying to figure out who killed Marcus's side chick, because we really did think it was Lauren London, aka Vanessa, but there were so many moving parts, child. We didn't know who could have done it. All right, now at the end of last season, we found out it was Vanessa Simmons, aka Jackie, on the show. Okay, not to be confused with Lauren London's character, Vanessa. Okay, just so we clear. Okay, just so we clear. All right. Now, as y'all can see, Lauren London is not on this poster, and that's because I believe because of everything that Lauren London had going on, she came back on to reprise her role and just kind of, get her little portion of the story going, and then she went ahead and exited out. So Karrueche is going to be picking up the spot as the lead female on this show. The lead actress on the show is going to be Karrueche, but we have not met Karrueche just yet. We meet Karrueche on episode 2, so just hold on. That's why, but this is the screenshot for this season. All right, so in case you did not know, we got Marcus in the middle. We got Karrueche. She's going to be the head of the basketball team. We got Layla down there below Karrueche. She's also connected. She was another one of the side chicks. They were trying to bring her into the whole escort service, but she was still really green on what was going on, but she was involved, like she would fuck with people she wanted to fuck with, and I guess didn't realize what child. Listen, go back and watch the first season. Okay, we got Kendall. He works with Nia. They are journalists, and at first they were doing gossip. They were trying to get out of doing gossip and into doing real investigative journalism, and that's when the whole murder mystery situation comes along, and she has an end because she was really close with Vanessa. Nia and Vanessa were really close. Up here next to Marcus's head is his best friend Kareem. Thank you, Savannah girl, for the super sticker. We appreciate you, girl. But hold on now. Don't leave me, because we're going to get into the Darius McCrary-ness of it all, okay? Because I feel like it's some bullshit that Sydney Starr has set up. But let me get back to this. Okay, so just so we're abreast to what's going on, all right? Marcus is not the pappy, y'all. We find out this season that Vanessa's baby, because Vanessa was pregnant at the end of last season, and she had cheated on him. She cheated on him with one of her white ex-classmates, okay, and got pregnant. Now, we didn't know she was pregnant because she had taken a Plan B pill, but this season she pregnant, and somehow it's not Marcus's baby, it's the white boy baby. Child, okay? And like I said, last season, we thought Jackie, the Madam Housewife, killed Marcus's pregnancy side chick, Kalinda, but nope, she was alive. Okay, so what ended up happening was Kalinda and Jackie got into an argument. Kalinda falls down the stairs. Jackie's husband is taking Kalinda somewhere to get rid of her body, but she wakes up. Okay, they get Marcus on the phone. Marcus says, "Calm down, go to the hotel. I'm gonna come see you." Right? Goes to the hotel to see her, and she trying to fuck. I'm like, bitch, you just got pushed down a flight of stairs and thought you was being kidnapped. You trying to fuck something? Okay. So Marcus is like, all right, I was trying to break up with you, but I'll get this pussy before I go. But he did tell her, sorry, y'all, I keep hitting my mic. He did tell her that he didn't want to be with her and he wanted to focus on his marriage with Vanessa. Vanessa's pregnant. I want to be with Vanessa, all of this shit. Whatever the fuck. Okay. I don't think he knew she was pregnant at the time. Whatever. He wanted to be with his wife and his kid. Okay. And so he getting some pussy from her, and then Vanessa come in slapping bitches. Okay, this is the scene y'all are always seeing. Lauren London comes in smacking bitches, and that's why they thought that she killed Kalinda. But Kalinda ran off. Now I'm like, man, why are you naked running down the street? Y'all are at a hotel. Why wouldn't you run into the lobby or run somewhere and hide in the hotel so that when she leaves, you can go back to the room and get your clothes? Why would you run off and then walk down the highway with no clothes on? That just didn't even make sense. She had on lingerie, y'all, walking down a dark highway by herself. Oh, I'm like, girl, that don't make no sense. Ain't nobody doing that anyway. But she walking down the highway, and by this time, Vanessa done got in her car. She's driving down the road. She's frazzled. She drops the cell phone, goes down to pick it up, does this, and then ends up hitting the bitch. So she killed her just by accident, not on purpose. So Vanessa is now on the run. Okay, so that's why we're not going to see Vanessa for the majority of this second season, is because Lauren London, is the murderer, basically. So she actually takes her and Marcus's baby and runs off. That was so fucked up. And then, okay, to make things even more fucked up, y'all, Layla, which is Parker Posey's character, y'all know that's Lil Katie. That's Lil Katie from My Wife and Kids, okay? Y'all don't make, that's my show, okay? So when I see, I be like, look at Lil Katie, all fine and shit. So Layla is trying to make it, y'all. She's the Instagram model. She's the girl that's trying to make it by any means necessary, okay? So she got her a little regular job and ends up meeting a really popping manager, all right? The manager manages everybody, but I think the manager just set her up into a trafficking situation. So I was watching an episode of SVU, and apparently the new form of trafficking is to set women up in apartments that they can't afford and then basically send men to have sex with them with the weight of, if you want to stay here, if you want to keep this lifestyle that I'm giving you, then you'll continue to have sex with the few people we send up to your apartment every now and again. So that's the new way of trafficking. So I saw that on SVU. I think that's what they're about to do with Layla, because they set her up with this really nice apartment and all of these clothes, and she thinks that everything is so great. I'm like, girl, ain't nothing free. They gonna try to fuck you at some point, girl. Ain't nobody out here giving you all that if they not trying to fuck you, okay? And I think I'm just saying, he's trying to fuck, somebody gonna try to fuck you, Layla, okay? So you out here being extra green after everything you went through the first season. You see how these people be. I just kind of want Layla to smarten up this season, because she stay being stupid, okay? And then we have Kareem. Kareem, like I said, is Marcus's best friend. Kareem be on bullshit because Kareem was supposed to play basketball, but his family friend / biological daddy, Jamal, ended up getting him involved in a points shaving scam when he was in college. So that ruined his career. So he's always kind of been resentful in a way, but Jamal has still been in his life. Come to find out, Jamal is his pappy, which we all knew that, But the thing that was aggravating, last season, Jamal ended up leaving his daddy for dead. Him and his old lady Quenisha took the daddy money. He had $300,000 that he had in a way kind of stole from Marcus and Kareem, right? Daddy wasn't shit. Jamal ain't shit, y'all. I can't say this enough. Jamal ain't shit. He hasn't done anything for Kareem but ruin his fucking life. Yet now he's back fucking Kareem's mama. And then he didn't die when they left him for dead and took his money. He didn't die. So now the mama calling Kareem down to the hospital to finally tell him that this dude who been in his life all of this time being nothing but terrible to him is his real daddy. Like, talking about my blood run through your veins. He was like, oh, nigga, oh, I am so disappointed that you are not dead. When Kareem said that, y'all, I was like, all right, I'm glued in. When he said, I am so disappointed that you are not dead, I was like, yeah, we're all disappointed that Jamal is not dead, but we're even more disappointed that his mom, played by Vanessa Bell Calloway, is fucking Jamal again. Talking about it's nothing like that. Ma'am, you is fucking Jamal again. Don't play with us. Don't play with us, Vanessa Bell Calloway. Look, everybody's name is Vanessa on this show. Whole bunch of Vanessas all over the place, okay? But either way, Kareem proposed to Quanisha, and she was like, yes, yes, yes. And that's, you know, like his high school sweetheart or whatever. So we were happy that they got back together. We was happy that he got him with a smart black girl that's going to protect him and the money and all of that. So they engaged. Marcus supposed to be the best man and all of that. But, you know, Marcus' life about to be up in smoke because Vanessa going to run off with the kid and all of that. All right. And also Nia, last season, Nia told a story, like blogged a story about a pastor named Jebediah that was into some kink. Okay, he was out here fucking the church members and then was into like BDSM and all of that type of stuff. So this episode, she ends up getting some shit in the mail that was like a whip and one of them ball gags. And I guess she thought that Eric, her old man, had bought it. So she just comes in with it and they end up using it. And then after find out that neither one of them bought it. And then she puts it together with Kendall, you know, MJ on the show, but Kendall at the end of the episode, they figure out that Jebediah must still be fucking with her because he knows that she's the one that put the story out there about him and his kink. Child, whatever. Anyway, but that's basically what's going on Games People Play. It's good. I love me a good murder mystery. And to me, I feel like this is the type of content that I feel like we're missing. Yes, kind of sounds like a Jamal Bryant. Yes, vindictive, you know, putting a peen out everywhere. Yes. They also got kind of demoted. Nia and MJ got demoted. So, you know, they're going to be trying to get their career back up. Kareem is going to be trying not to kill Jamal. Marcus is going to be trying to figure out what to do with his life now that his wife and child are gone. Karuchi is going to come into the situation and be his love interest. Karuchi is playing a very interesting character. So I can't wait for y'all to see it and, you know, see how y'all all feel about it and everything. And I'm probably giving y'all more than y'all need to know because I actually saw the first 2 episodes because BET sent them over to me earlier. So I've seen, but probably giving y'all more information. But the show is good though. I'm glued in. And if I don't give it like a review where we do Games People Play and maybe another show, shit, maybe Queens. I might do Games People Play in Queens in one review from now on for y'all if y'all would like that. I'm gonna do a poll and see how y'all feel about that. That way, you know, I'll know how y'all feeling about it. I'll put it on my community page later, not in here, because I want everybody to see it. Since y'all act like y'all didn't see when I asked y'all about the love after lockup shit. Be in the lives. be in the lives, okay? Anyway, y'all, but yes, the show's good. Can't wait to see what's going to happen. Yeah, let's move on from there. So Queens, y'all. Queens is a new show. Queens is a spanking brand new show with a whole bunch of people that we need. Okay, I didn't say I was bringing back Love at the Lockup. I just said we need to, you know, I was going to do the next poll just on my community page. But Queens was good. Queens was very good. I'm about to give y'all the breakdown. Are y'all ready for the breakdown for Queens? Okay, here goes the breakdown. Hold up, because I got to slide up. Okay, so Queens is about a rap girl group. And this is what I love about this, y'all. We ain't never had no rap girl groups. They ain't never gave us no rap girl group. I wish they did, but they ain't never gave us that. It's one rapper and some singers. That's always what it is. Rapper, main singer, subpar singers. What we have here, okay, We have, first of all, this is the Nasty Nasty Bitches. That's the name of their group, Nasty Bitches. I said, why would y'all call yourself Nasty Bitches? Why would we be okay with that? Y'all, that's a terrible name. Like, I'm just saying, y'all, ain't no, like, we be like bitch and all of that, but to actually name a group Nasty Bitches, I don't know. Like, I was just like, is that what we did in the 90s? Because I feel like we didn't do that in the 90s, but okay. All right, then. Child, this guy just hurting my ear. Child, look, I'm sorry. It's going to be one earring because this earring hurting my ear. Anyway, so we see them in 1999. Okay, now this is so funny because to me, everybody that's in this show, for the most part, with the exception of the Latino girl, was popping in 99. Okay, get a little tight if you broke it, promise it was at the top of the charts in I think 2000. So like all three of them were popping at the time that they're playing that they were popping. So I really love that aspect of it, that it's kind of realistic to the fact that all of them were popping in the 90s in hip hop and R&B. You know what I'm saying? And not being in girl groups, of course, but you know, I mean, shit, Tori's been in a girl group, but y'all know this is just, I love this. Okay, so this started off real amazing for me. All this gold and shit, this started off right up my alley. All right. So they're shooting the video in 1999, which is giving Puff Daddy, Aaliyah, Big Pimpin' video. Okay. And they, you know, you want to spend time in the nasty girl, and want to spend time in my nasty world. Like, it's a whole little vibe or whatever. All right. So that was what was going on in 99. We was topping the charts. We was them girls in 99. Okay. But now it's 2021. It's 2021. It's 20 years later. Okay, probably 2019, but whatever. It's 20 years later. We're gonna start off with Eve. All right, Eve's real name on this show is Brianna. Okay, Bree, whatever they call her. Her name is Brianna. Bree, mom of 5 children, to the husband that's always cheating on everything. He was the husband that cheated on what's the other show, y'all? On why am I spacing? On the First Wives Club. He cheated on the First Wives Club, y'all. So Brianna is married to a man who is a professor. They don't make a lot of money. Okay. He has had cancer. So at the beginning of the episode, they had to take tests because the cancer was probably coming back. Well, come to find out, guess what? He cheating on her. I don't know when Eve turned into a doormat. I'm sorry, y'all, Brianna, but y'all know I'm gonna be calling people by their real names. I don't know when Eve turned into a doormat, but bitch, Eve is a doormat, okay? Because this man, 5 kids, cancer. She come home, he fucking some young white girl in her bed. Yeah. A young white girl that said her mature beauty was, you know, was wonderful. My mature beauty, bitch, I look the same age as you, and you like 20 years younger than me. Get the fuck out my house. Like, I was so aggravated that nobody got beat up. Like, why did Eve just stand there and this white woman talk to her standing next to her? Like, the whole scene had my body so upset. And the fact that she just kind of like took it on the chin. I was like, Brianna, you took that shit on the chin? On the chin. So not only do you, I'm sorry, I got to go back. 5 kids, professor, cheating with the student. Then the cancer came back, so she can't even really be mad at him like she want to be. By the time we get to the end, Lord, by the time we get to the end of the episode, Brianna said, listen, this is over. We ain't together no more. Okay? You don't get none of me no more. All right? And bitch, sleep on the sofa. Okay? Child. The white woman would have called the police on Eve. Bitch, I would have been like breaking and entering. And if you say that she did anything other than breaking into this house, I'm going to get out of jail and then shoot you in the dick. Like, this conversation would have just went so different. That white woman wasn't going to call the cops on nobody. I'd have beat her ass and look, I'd have gave her the phone. Call him. And then as soon as you put down the phone, after I finish whooping your ass some more, I'm going to go to jail. And nigga, you better get me out. Because who's going to take care of the 5 kids? Not the white girl. Do you hear me? Death. Okay? Death. Let's move on from there, y'all. Naturi is playing Jill the Thrill, y'all. Jill the Thrill is, child, she went from being one of the nastiest of the nasty girl, okay, smacking asses and all of this, right? Now she's a church lady. We found her in a confessional. Child, she in confession because she married, but she a lesbian. Girl, she like women. Oh yeah, she like the women's. And one specific woman named Tina, I don't know who this person is to her, but she showing the fuck was all in her kitchen. I was like, your man was in the bedroom. You come out the bedroom. Now the girlfriend is in the kitchen. Girl, what is going on? And I was like, first of all, Tyler Perry, don't do this. This is not a Tyler Perry show. And I'm sorry, but you could tell you could tell it wasn't a Tyler Perry show based off the lack of repetitiveness in the dialogue. Okay, but here's it flowed in a way that made me feel like somebody else did this. Okay, that's no disrespect, Tyler. Okay, we fuck with you, but sir, please get some help. Please get some help over there. But the thing about it is, Tyler Perry loves to put a bad wig on a lesbian, and that's what I thought about when I saw Tina, Jill the Thrill's lesbian lover. Where did y'all get this wig from? Send this wig back, okay? And then by the time we got to the end of the episode, when she was coming out in her rap, because that's what Jill the Thrill ended up doing, coming out as gay, okay? Coming out as leaving her husband for a woman in her rap performance at the end of the episode. We're going to get to it, but I need for y'all to know that she came out in the rap song. And Tina was sitting in front of the TV watching it, and her hair was different. And I was like, because somebody must have said, this is a Tyler Perry wig. Get this out of here. We need a new wig, okay? So that's what happened there. Jill the Thrill, okay, church lady turned lesbian, okay? There we go. Then we got the only person who is not like an actual, artist on the show that we know of is Butter Pecan / Valeria. First of all, worst rapper. Not that I don't want people to get jobs, but y'all couldn't find a Latino girl who could actually like spit. She's the worst rapper of them all. She is a on-air TV personality, like she does daytime talk show type of situation, okay? But she's not getting where she wants to get. There's another woman who's on the same show as her, a white girl, and this white girl seems to be, making it hard for her to do well, right? So she decides she's going to put some peyote or some type of drug in the coffee and switch her coffee with the white girl's coffee. The white girl just so happened to be interviewing a black man about another black person being murdered, Black Lives Matter. And she gets up there and makes a damn fool of herself. That white girl said, all lives matter. When I say they thugs, it's because they thugging. Just basically went on this very racist rant on air, which put Valeria, whatever, in the situation where she could take over that woman's spot. But her dumb ass was caught on camera switching the coffee cups. So she ended up getting fired. So at first, she was talking to the girls like, I don't need this reunion. And then, bitch, you needed this reunion. Okay? And then lastly, y'all, let's go ahead and I know the fake J-Lo. I know, that's the fake J-Lo. Let's go ahead and get into Brandy's character, y'all. Brandy's character's real name is Naomi. Okay? But her rap name is explicit. Okay, so we met her singing acoustic music in a bar with some annoying ass white kids heckling her. And he was like, hey, aren't you one of those nasty bitches? And so she kicked the mic, okay? She kicked the mic stand and she put her shit to her mouth and she starts spitting ferociously and dramatic. She was like, this is embarrassing, mass murder, harassment. I'm the advocate. No one can fathom this nasty bitch flow with the arrogance, lyrical, cynical, savage, visuals, paint scriptures, and my mystique is Mona Lisa and faded pictures. Guess the motto is something vicious when you think of these bitches. Said you the best with it until I step to your business. Put my name on the body, disappear in a ghost. Pop bottles with my girls because we run the world. That's what she did. And then I fell out. I was like, yes. That's what we're here for, Brandy. That's what we're here for. Give us that. I'm here for Brandy as a rapper. Her vocals, she just really knows what to do with her voice. Do you hear me? Okay, listen, and y'all better love me for that because it took me a minute to get that whole rap down out of here. That was the rap verbatim, okay? fuck with me. Anyway, but okay, yes, B Rocka. Come on now, B Rocka. All right, y'all better take us back to when Brandy was a rapper for a minute. Okay, y'all, I live for Brandy. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no ways around it. In my mind, Brandy can do a lot of things, but I will always forgive her and take her back because I love her. Okay, so outside of being the talent of the group, the singer and the rapper, the writer, the lyricist, okay, she's a deadbeat mom to a teenage daughter. Apparently, she's been out here, been around the world and I can't find my fame. I don't know when, I don't know why. Okay, she's trying to get famous, y'all, and it's not happening. But she hasn't been in her daughter's life either. Daughter being raised by the mama. She go stop by the house for the daughter birthday. The daughter like, what you doing here? What you here for? Okay, deadbeat mama. You don't even know who my daddy is. What you doing over here? I mean, daughter read her the fuck down. It was sad. Okay, it was very, very sad. Now, turns out Brandy, aka Naomi, explicit, got beef with Valeria. Valeria is the one that broke up the group. So apparently, Brandy's character had a thing for their manager, E-Rock. Now, y'all, the manager looks like Charlemagne the God, aka Akon. Like, it looks like, not aka, but it looked like Akon mixed with Charlemagne the God. Okay, that's what E-Rock looks like, all right? But apparently, Naomi wanted him, but he didn't want her. And then Valeria put the moves on him, and they ended up together, and then the group broke up. But I'm wondering if E-Rock, the manager, is Brandy's baby's daddy. She said it was somebody who wasn't ready to be with her, and I'm wondering if that was him. Okay? But either way, E-Rock, the manager, brings the women together so that they can perform their song Nasty Girl, which was recently sampled by a new up-and-coming artist that's supposed to be equivalent to a Saweetie, called Lil Muffin. I said not Lil Muffin because Lil Muffin's a sweet. Okay, listen, she's a fake Saweetie, all right? But the fake Saweetie did a remix, okay, using their exact same vocals. First of all, how the fuck y'all gonna all y'all did was put Lil Muffin's verse on their song and then re-released it. Everybody heard it on the radio, what the fuck, so now it's popping. They want them to perform it at the BET Awards, right? They meet up with Lil Muffin. She's speaking some type of other language that these old hoes don't know about. And Lil Muffin has an annoying ass, misogynistic, white male manager that makes us want to slap the dog shit out of him, okay? But either way, they're going to come together, right? There's even a freestyle cipher, y'all. There was a cipher during the episode where all of the ladies rapped. And when I tell y'all Lil Muffin and Eve killed that shit, Brandy too. But I specifically remember Lil Muffin coming in and killing that shit in a way that I'm not sure Saweetie could. No disrespect, y'all know I love Saweetie, but Lil Muffin was a rapper. Lil Muffin knew the assignment, okay? And then Eve ended it, and Eve killed. Like, Eve reminded me why she was my favorite rapper growing up. The cipher was amazing. I'm not about to do the cipher. Y'all need to watch the show for that. But I had to give y'all a little bit of the Brandy because I had felt that in the moment that I could regurgitate that in a way that would get my point across, okay? But either way, Lil Muffin got a coke problem, y'all. And Jill, Notorious character, used to have a coke problem too. So she basically takes her on as a charity project to try to help her because the girl ended up ODing during the episode. Jill finds her with the rest of the girls. They call 911. They decide they want to help her. The manager tries to ostracize them and say they're no longer going to be performing. Not their manager, but the white guy. Y'all don't need to perform with Lil Muffin. She can do it herself. Lil Muffin's in a fucking hospital, okay? Lil Muffin said, no, that's not what we're going to do. We all going to perform this together, and that ends up turning into a world tour. So episode 2 is going to be picking up with, I guess, everybody fitting to go on this world tour. And like I told y'all, during their performance at the BET Awards, Notori came out, Jill came out as lesbian. So I don't know how that's going to play over with her husband and all of that, but that was Queens, y'all. What y'all feeling? Okay, listen. OMG, yes. Charlemagne and Akon. Okay, and Young G sitting up in my. Okay, listen, we love the Brandy girl. Okay, That manager is the crazy man that always plays on Lifetime movies. That is good to know. That Cypher was everything. Well, Notorious character did slap the white manager. Eventually, when he said that he would send them back to postpartum obscurity, I said, oh no, you absolutely have to smack the dog shit out of him. You have to. Queen is fire. Queens is fire. And we're loving it. We're loving it. It was good. It was good. Okay. Judging by your review, I'm excited. Okay. I love when, hey, I'm sorry. Hey, I love when Jill slapped the manager. It was life. I loved it. I cried when Brandy was singing. Brandy sang another acoustic guitar solo kind of towards the end of the episode, and it definitely made me want to cry. You can tell it was written about her daughter, in the show. But yeah, it definitely made me want to cry. I was just like, oh my God, Brandy. I feel like this is what y'all wanted from Empire and Star, but that we just did not get because of all of the toxic masculinity and the teeny bopperish music. I'm wondering what they gonna do, because I feel like they about to give us what we've been wanting and what we've been asking for. I'm excited about it, and that's all I have to say. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all check out Queens. Y'all make sure y'all check out Games People Play. Okay, because we have got to support the Black shows before they disappear. Y'all know how this goes. Okay. If you don't support the Black show quick enough, it's gonna disappear. Okay, that's how I go. They cancel shit like that. Okay. So y'all, let's go ahead and move on to the rest of the show. And we're going to start off with Darius McCrary, a.k.a. Eddie Winslow, and Sydney Storr. Okay, it's Sydney Storr. So let me go ahead and pull up the story. Hold up. No, that's not the right one. That's not the right one. That's not the right one. I had to list all my shit out today because it was, a lot of links, and I didn't want to have all that shit up at one time fucking with my my reception. Okay. The reception. Okay, before I get into it, can I remind everybody that the Ooh Ladies First panel is on my channel tomorrow evening? I already posted the link on my community page. I'm gonna put together something good for y'all. There is a video floating around, actually not a video, but a whole thread about this man who married his goddaughter as soon as she turned 18. Child, we're going to talk about that tomorrow night on the Ooh Ladies First panel. Okay, we're going to go through what was written, what was said, because it's a sad story, but I think we really need to talk about what grooming is, okay? And what that really means in our community, because it's something that happens all the time, and I think we need to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So who, if not us, the Ooh Ladies First panel? So y'all make sure y'all come and see us tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Well, we're gonna be discussing that story. Okay, when I've saved it, people sent it to me, but I had already saw it, child. I had already saw it. A mess. Okay, but it happens. It happens all the time. So make sure y'all come through. So yeah, y'all, let's talk about the Sydney Storr of it all. Okay, my come on now, bars. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, you slut. Okay, so yesterday on Monday, okay, so this is, y'all know I'm a little late on the stories. I was supposed to come to y'all yesterday, but child, I was tired. So that's why I'm getting the video done before I work out. So transgender reality star Sydney Storr ignited speculation that she and Darius McCrary were together when she exclusively spoke with the Shade Room. In the now deleted story, Sydney Storr claimed that she and the Family Matters star Darius McCrary have been dating since February. Okay. Now, this actually came out last year. Okay. I believe October 2020. Somebody posted a story about this very same situation with Darius McCrary and Sydney Storr. Okay. Rumors of the alleged romance first began circulating after Storr posted a photo of some behind the scenes footage from a recent photo shoot the two did together. In her caption, she wrote, "Here standing next to me is a seasoned legend actor in this entertainment industry at Darius McCrary, a Black heterosexual male actor who's standing aside a controversial transgender woman like myself." She was trying to make a statement. Thank you, Tanya H, for the super chat. Hey, Bondi, are you going to review Sisters this season? Second episode tonight. Love your content. Thank you so much. I do. I don't feel like I will. If I do, y'all will probably get like a mosh posh of what's going on some of these shows. So it might be, it might be Games People Play, Queens, Sisters, Child, I don't know. I don't know. Because right now, the first episode, I was bored. I was so bored. I was barely even paying attention to it. So I won't. I won't commit to it at this point. We're not even really talking about it on the Ooh Ladies First panel anymore. But if something interesting happens, maybe. Okay, I'll watch tonight and I'll see how I feel. But thank you for the super chat. So let's get back to the Darius McCrary and the Sydney store of it all. Okay, hold up. Gotta move the pages around. Child, gotta move the pages around. All right, so she continued, Sydney Starr, that is, we are great friends, and this is a powerful movement we have made to let this be a lesson to the world that we are all human, no matter what. Hashtag family matters. So which Darius McCrary responded, I stand with my family and that's all that matters. Okay. Star also posted a video of her and Darius McCrary getting pretty close. She added the caption, we both are just built special. Two hardworking celebrities in the industry. Eddie Winslow, we love you. Darius McCrary, we hear you talking. Trans is beautiful. Family matters. Okay. I wish they would stop doing that. Stop hashtagging family matters. Steve Urkel and them have nothing to do with this. Meanwhile, McCrary, along with his former Family Matters TV mother, Jo Marie Payton, denied the rumors in the video. Listen, y'all, okay? When y'all are discussing these rumors, they are not true. We eating. All right. God bless you, baby. He went on to call out critics before alluding to being engaged. He says, I will say this. What are we in high school? You're going to tell me who I can be friends with, who I can't hang out with? I'm a grown man. I'm really 5 years away from 50. So if I wasn't with my mama, I would really be saying this a whole other way, but I am with my mama. So stop running with these rumors. And I think that my fiance will really have something different to say. That's what y'all should really be focusing on, where that ring is. In addition to denying the claims, Darius McCrary's reps, who previously represented Sydney Starr, also say this is her desperate attempt to get back on reality TV. McCrary has kept an amicable friendship with Starr, who has been persistent with creating fake storylines and relationships with our client in a sad attempt to get back on Love and Hip Hop New York. Child, Love and Hip Hop New York, not even back on Love and Hip Hop New York. Starr responded with a different photo of her and McCrary on her X story with the caption, I'm always the villain, huh? Laughing emoji, what the fuck? Okay, so then there were further videos that came out, which I'm gonna share my screen with y'all and we can get into that. Hold up. Okay, hey, thank you so much, Makai, for the super chat. Bondi, I feel like they are messing around and she possibly tried to be more honest due to the chingy situation, but he played her for publicity. He ain't been popping since Superhead. Yeah, basically. Thank you so much for that super chat. I agree with what you're saying. Thank you, Dina Dean, for the super chat. Great Harriet voice, Bondi. Listen. Y'all know I grew up watching Family Matters. I love me some Harriet Winslow, goddammit. Okay. But let me go ahead and share my screen with y'all so we can see Darius McCrary showing us his actual fiance. Okay. All right, take that down. What's going on? Is it not gonna play? Is it not going to play? Let's try this again. Let's try to reload. There we go.
Fighting someone's accusations, because 9 times out of 10, they're trying to call checks. Exactly. So that's why. But again, honey, what the fuck does that have to do with it?
When last time you guys gave each other a kiss? I'm just curious. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, somebody give me my Vaseline, please.
You spend all of your resources.
Y'all, what's happening here? What's going on here? What's happening here? Because I didn't even see this whole video. What the fuck is going on? Like, what is happening?
Fighting someone's accusation.
First of all, you're okay. Let me collect myself because it's about to piss me off. First of all, You are the one that got in the pictures, in the video with her. You let her back that thing up on your meat. You let her kiss you all on your face. And now you want to act like other people are running with a rumor? Say it's a movie. Say it's a play. Say it's a television show. But don't do photo shoots and post with people in a sexual manner. And then when people assume you're fucking that person, you want to come out on the radio with your real fiance talking about you have to defend yourself against rumors that you've already responded to at least 2 or 3 times in the past 24 hours. But here you are taking advantage of another situation on a radio podcast, whatever, with your so-called girlfriend or fiance, whatever, and she kisses you and it makes out with all of these other women in the room. What the fuck is going on here? And am I the only one that felt like she looked like the one who used to be with Akbar? Do y'all remember on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Akbar was dating the Latino girl? He was married to the black girl, and then he was fucking with Tiana, and then they were trying to like show Tierra Marie, fucking with Tierra Marie. And they had to show Tierra Marie that, Akbar was fucking with these other 2 women. And the one who was looking real muscular and shit, that's who she looked like to me. And I don't know what's going on, but Darius McCrary has not come off like a well-adjusted human being in years. Especially after we found out about everything that went down with him and Superhead. Anybody that's read Superhead's books know anything about their relationship. It was abusive. It was tumultuous on both sides, okay? But Darius has always rang to me as the type who probably is sexually fluid. I don't believe for a second that he doesn't fuck trans women. Like, you're not about to do all that if that's not what you want. And we're not going to make... Sydney always does things for attention, but you added to it. You commented under it. You were, actively participating. Don't sit up here now and try to use this story. What are y'all trying to sell us? What's about to come out? What are you selling in order for y'all to do this so we would actually have to pay attention to y'all? Because otherwise we wouldn't be paying attention to y'all. We know that Sydney is thirsty to be seen. Darius, we now realize how thirsty you are to be seen as well. As talented as you are, you have a very toxic, thirsty, weird fucking energy about you. It's weird. It's very weird energy. It's also dark energy as well. I'm going to say that. So I don't know what's going on with him and the girl and why you got Miss Jo Marie out here getting on videos to validate bullshit that you actively playing a part in. I don't know what's going on here, but no, I don't think, no. It does not really feel to me as if you are being taken advantage of or Sydney is out here lying on you. It does not feel like that at all. It don't feel like that at all. To me, it feels like this is a way to get people to pay attention for you to make Sydney out to be the bad guy. We were paying attention anyway, but I guess we weren't talking about it enough. And so you had to come out and act as if you didn't fully participate in pulling Sydney's ass and, the bottom of her balls onto your dick. Like, that's what you did. Like, y'all, I don't really have much else to say except for both of them are capping. It's all clout. Both capping. It is all clout. All right, y'all, give me a second. Do me a favor. I'm going to need for y'all to like up this video before we move on into the next topic. Okay? All right, when Lyric calls, child, you got to answer. All right, then, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into Just Hilarious because Just Hilarious is moving on into reality TV. Girl, we didn't know. So, according to our sources, VH1 fans can expect to see Just Hilarious on Couples Retreat. This will be the second season following its debut last year with Ray J, Prinky, Mendices, Yandy, Kirk, and Rashida. Y'all know they didn't really give us much. Y'all know they didn't really do not much of a goddamn thing. Child, why is Lyric what in God's name? What in God's name, Lyric? What is going on? Stop calling. I'm trying to work. Stop calling me. Show you a little something. Bye. Yeah, I cannot with him. Anyway, back to the story, y'all. So anyway, now the second season of the series is underway, and it'll feature Just Hilarious and her boyfriend, Daniel Parsons, who we have no clue who he is. We don't know him. We don't know that man. Who is this man? If I saw him on the street, I wouldn't recognize him. But yes, y'all, the pair have been dating for about 8 months now. Though they've known each other for roughly 4 years. Additionally, Just Hilarious and Daniel Parsons both hail from Bmore, okay, and currently live there. While Just 29 makes her living as a comedian, Daniel, 40, who also goes by Danny, is an event curator who owns a clothing brand called Certified Fly. He also has a 17-year-old son. This exclusive news comes less than 2 weeks after two former Real Housewives of Atlanta stars, Shamari and Claudia, both appeared to be together while taping the series. Okay, so we're gonna have a few people on this show. Now, here are my thoughts on this. Here are my thoughts. Y'all ready for my thoughts? Thank you so much, Asada, for the super chat. Hey, Bondi, did you see the Jasmine Brand article on Instagram? Princess has a new place now. Oh, no, I did not know. That does not surprise me. She should move on like Maya. She absolutely should. It's too dark over there with Ray J. This relationship, I'm not going to say it's fake, but what I am going to say is they need to not have people on shows that have not been in relationships for less than a year. I don't want any more fake fucking relationships on these reality shows. Y'all already are going to put them in very produced settings. Y'all are going to produce the questions. Y'all are going to produce the dates. Y'all are already going to overproduce this situation. Can y'all all do me a favor and have people on the show that are in actual long-term relationships with actual issues that can be talked about on a platform such as this? Because what I'm tired of is fake couples. I'm not saying that this is them, but what I am saying is Jess is 30, he's 40, his pants are too short. I don't know if they're really together. And if they are really together, the relationship is not going to last. Something about his energy makes me feel like he's doing this for clout just as much as Jess is doing this for clout. And when you are in a relationship with a 40-year-old man, when you're 30, and he's supposed to be like the older nigga, meaning you're supposed to have your shit together, I'm gonna need for you not to be in such search for clout. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my opinion. If you're gonna be the old nigga in this relationship, I'm gonna need for you not to be in such search for clout in order to get on a show and pretend to be in a serious long-term relationship with Jess. But however, I am excited to see Jess on a reality show. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the truth. The last time we saw her, she was on something, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, I believe. And that was that whole situation with April and Lil Fizzle Pop because she was friends with them. Do y'all remember that? And the relationship, she knew about the relationship, and then there was some fugazi shit. Like, I don't know, but I do want to see more of Just Hilarious because I know a lot of y'all don't like her, but I do. Sorry. I do kind of sometimes like problematic people. And Just Hilarious is one of those people, but she also is one of those people I feel like if y'all would leave that girl alone, then she wouldn't be talking to y'all the way she be talking to y'all. Y'all be fucking with that girl about that little ponytail she had wore that one time and telling her she ain't got no edges and shit. She had to go and get her body done and everything so y'all can stop ripping her apart because y'all be ripping sis apart, okay? I forgot that she did Lil Rel show for that one season and then it got canceled. And I was upset about that because I was watching it. And I felt like it was okay. They were trying to do a Martin thing, and you really have to have like your story, your plot, you have to have the shit locked in if you're going to be focusing on a person playing other characters. And I feel like the story wasn't locked in enough to then go ahead and add Rel, playing multiple different characters on the show. So we're gonna see how it all plays out. Y'all know I'll be reviewing Couples Retreat. Okay, y'all know how I get down, bitch. I'll be there. Don't you know, baby? Yeah. I'll be there. What? I'll be there. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Reviewing stupid shows. What? Ooh. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next story. Okay, y'all, hold up. What is the next story? That is the Jussies of the Smolletts. Why can I not find my Jussies of the Smollett story? Okay, fine. Let's go ahead and pull up the Jussie. Y'all, they not letting Jussie off is basically what the situation is. Jussie thought that he was gonna be able for the court and all of them people in Chicago to leave him the hell alone, but oh no, sweetheart. Jussie Smollett, the actor who allegedly falsely claimed that he was the victim of a racist, homophobic hate crime, will stand trial beginning next month after a Chicago judge denied his request to dismiss the case over his false police report. Going to court, buddy. Smollett's attorney argued that forcing the 39-year-old former Empire actor into court would be a violation of his rights, as he has already completed community service and given up a $10,000 bond under a previous deal to drop charges in Cook County. A deal is a deal. That's ancient principle. I agree a deal is a deal. What the fuck are we doing here? However, Judge James Lynn said he would not intervene in the case, which is being led by a special prosecutor appointed by another judge. Jury selection will begin on November 29th. Y'all, this is fucked up to me. Smollett was charged with felony disorderly conduct in February of 2019 for allegedly making a false report to Chicago police in January 2019, claiming he had been attacked by two men who shouted racial and homophobic slurs at him and wrapped a rope around his neck. Child, I knew from the very beginning this shit felt weird. He told police the assault occurred in the middle of a frigid Chicago night while he was out picking up a Subway sandwich. Police investigated the alleged incident, which Smollett claimed happened in the upscale neighborhood of Streeterville, but could not find any video evidence of the assault. Officers ultimately began investigating whether Smollett paid brothers Ola and Abel Asandario to stage an attack after first investigating the brothers as persons of interest. Smollett allegedly orchestrated the fake hate crime to promote his career and paid the two men $3,500 to help him. Former Chicago Police Superintendent Eddie T. Johnson said Smollett's felony disorderly conduct charges, run-on sentence, y'all. Smollett's felony disorderly conduct charge was dropped by Cook County State Attorney Kim Fox's office. However, a judge later assigned a special prosecutor to the case, who in February 2020 charged the disgraced actor with 6 new counts of disorderly conduct. Y'all, what the fuck is going on? I'm sorry, but this is racial. And you know why it's racial? Because they've already settled it. He already did the community service. He already paid the money. Why are we doing this? Why all the things that are going on right now, you would get a special prosecutor for this shit? For what? Are y'all trying to get more money out of him because he's an actor? Is that what this is? Because he's a celebrity, y'all gonna run him through the fucking court system so that y'all can keep trying to get money off of this situation? Because I'm really trying to understand why you would not let this go after they already made the plea deal. It seems like that judge may have it out for him. I don't know, but I don't like when shit like this happens. Yeah, he was whack, he was wrong, but this shit is a problem for me. I do not like this shit. At the end of the day, exactly, double jeopardy. If I have already dealt with this case, you don't get to find somebody else to bring it up again. You know why? That's how Bill Cosby got off. Y'all notice how Bill Cosby got off, right? They went ahead and recharged him using his testimony from a plea deal case. So he was in court already. They made a plea deal for his testimony. But a part of the plea deal and the testimony is that you can't use it against him later on. They did it anyway. He went to jail. His lawyers waited, spent a lot of money, and was able to get his ass off because y'all had already signed a previous plea deal. It's the same situation. Y'all have already signed a deal, and y'all are still trying to prosecute him on those same charges. Why? Seems like y'all like doing this to black celebrities, maybe so you can get more money out of their pockets. Somebody needs to see what's going on here. But then again, that would mean there was checks and balances and y'all were actually trying to be about what's right and wrong versus doing whatever suits y'all political views for the moment. Thank you, Amani, for the super chat. It's so much crime happening here every day. Like teenagers are carjacking folks every day here. CPD doing the most and trying to make an example out of him. And it's stupid. It's stupid. It definitely feels racial. It definitely racial. Thank you, Kiki Culture, for the super chat. Child, I know you worked at the news station, but damn, why do I hear the news music in my head? I love OFP. That lady was bomb. We talking about Tessa. Yes, we had such a good time last week. Y'all have got to check out the last episode where Tessa Tales came on and read us all down for the horoscopes. So y'all make sure y'all check that out on Niecy Dixon's channel. Thank you, Baraka Halek, for the super chat. Can we get a special prosecutor to help us find all these missing black people and people of color? Hashtag find Alasia Hill. Child, I know that's right. Because there's so much going on that somebody actually needs to be doing something about. But these things that actually is like, okay, it cost y'all money, but nobody was really hurt except for Jussie. What the fuck are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? And this is what y'all are spending y'all time and y'all efforts on when there are all these things that are wrong that need effort, that need, you know, like, oh, it just makes me so upset. It makes me so upset. So let's move on to other people with legalities. Let's go ahead and talk about your boy Flavor Flav, aka Lil Boosie's daddy. Where's that? Okay. Flavor Flav. You guys, Flavor Flav found himself in some trouble in Nevada, okay? So according to recent reports, Jonathan Drayton Jr., okay, Draco, Flavor Flav, was arrested for domestic violence earlier this month. The rapper turned reality star was reportedly booked back on October 5th in Henderson, Nevada, located about 15 miles southeast of Las Vegas. The responding officers reported that Flavor Flav allegedly poked the woman's face, shoved her to the ground, and swiped the cell phone from out of her hand. Resultingly, the 62-year-old Public Enemy co-founder has been charged with misdemeanor battery constituting domestic violence, according to the Henderson City attorney. In response to the domestic violence allegations and arrest, Flavor Flav's attorney David Chesoff says, in alleged domestic violence cases, there are often two sides to the story. We will explain our side in the courtroom and not in the media. Flavor Flav has not publicly addressed the arrest or domestic violence allegations. It's also worth noting. Get your mouth together, Brittany. As reports of his Nevada arrest circulate, Flavor Flav is celebrating 1 year of alcohol sobriety. Earlier today, Tuesday, October 19th, Flavor Flav posted that he was 1 year sober, writing 1 year up. Lots more to go. Next year, I pray my whole family will be walking the same path I am. Hashtag sobriety, hashtag alcohol free, hashtag 1 year sober, hashtag don't believe the hype. Running for your life, running for your wife. I'm sorry, y'all. Whenever I hear Flavor Flav, that's all I could think of. I can't do nothing for you, man. 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 He actually does look healthier. Additionally, he also reportedly been about 15 months since Flavor Flav quit smoking cigarettes. Oh, okay. So you must have realized that your old ass is about to die. So now you want to stop doing all the terrible things you've been doing to your body for all of these years. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you, Dina Dean, for the super chat. There are so many more things for the police to be worried about here than Jussie. Seriously, it's so much crime in Chicago. This is frivolous. Absolutely. It's a waste of time and taxpayer money. The Panda 3031, thank you for the super chat. For the love, Jussie already did his community service. Leave Street Meat Smollett alone because he can't have that much money left. Hashtag smoke screen. Absolutely. I agree. That's why I was like, why y'all trying to get more money out there, man? You know, he ain't had no job in a minute. Okay. Thank you, Asada, for another super chat. Hey, Bondi, just tagged you on Instagram, 18 Strawberry. Okay, what you tag me in, my love? But yeah, Flavor Flav. Child, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if I hope that Flavor Flav is really sober, but it absolutely feels like when somebody walks up to a celebrity with a cell phone all in their face and shit, and the celebrity is like, ma'am, could you fucking stop? And, you know, ma'am is like, no, I'm not going to stop putting, you know, my fingers and shit all in your face or putting my phone all in your face. I'm not going to stop doing it. And then, you know, he puts his finger in her face, swipes her phone and knocks her ass down on the ground, which is not how a man should handle anybody. I would definitely not want to be in a situation with Flavor Flav mushing me. I don't want to get mushed by Flavor Flav. First of all, Flavor Flav's face looks mush. So I damn sure don't want him putting whatever he's been doing with his hands in my face. Hey, Devin. He is 62. Okay, Flavor Flav is 62 years old, and that's around the time when your body starts to break down from all of the harm you've done. Okay, and Flavor Flav has done a lot of harm, which is probably why he's, sober and no cigarettes. Great for you, Flav. Let's see if it helps. But ultimately, like, I know we have not heard his side of things, but to me, it sounds like Boosie Daddy got mad at somebody for putting a cell phone in his face and taking pictures of him when he didn't want to be, photographed, and he just got a little bit too physical as far as I'm concerned. That's what it sounds like to me. But we gonna see. His face do look mush. What you mean? You know how y'all ever seen when Steve Urkel would like get his face mushed up against a glass or something? That's what Flavor Flav looks like. Running for your life. Y'all, let's talk about Wendy Williams. Okay, so y'all, things are not looking good for Wendy. They're not. They're not, and there's nothing that we can seemingly do about it, y'all. It's sad. So let's talk about Wendy, y'all. So, as previously reported, Wendy Williams has been dealing with an array of health issues over the past month. As a result, the upcoming season of The Wendy Williams Show has been pushed back numerous times. Most recently, a spokesperson for the talk show announced that Wendy Williams is recovering, okay? And the show will be led by an exciting lineup of guest hosts and panels, okay? Earlier on Monday, Wendy Williams, the show returned for its 13th season. It was hosted by a guest panel consisting of Bevy Smith, Elizabeth Wagmeister, Michael Yo, and Divine Simone. Gotta love me some Bevy. I believe that all of them have done a panel on her show before. Additionally, it was recently announced that Leah Remini would serve as guest host for next week. However, Wendy Williams was allegedly not consulted about these recent decisions. One insider claims no one asked Wendy for her approval before hiring Leah. They will say they are protecting Wendy and don't want to bother her as she recovers, but it's her name that is above the front door, and she should have been consulted on this. Additionally, the insider also claimed that while fill-ins for the next 2 weeks have been set, producers are scrambling. While fill-ins for the next 2 weeks have been set, producers are scrambling to book other guest hosts. Why would they put that? Never mind. Anyway, it is a disaster. CNN's Don Lemon and several other hosts have already passed on joining the lineup. The last time Wendy was replaced with panelists of D-list celebrities, the ratings were a disaster. Damn. No one wants to see Bevy Smith or Michael Yo. They want to see Wendy. It is a thankless job that has a very good chance of upsetting Wendy if you take it. Another source revealed that Wendy Williams still had bad blood with Jerry O'Connell, who replaced Sharon Osbourne on The Talk. Listen, I ain't feel like reading the rest of this. First of all, fuck y'all. I like Bevy. I don't know what that's about. Second of all, Wendy needs to go sit her ass down. The show needs to be done. The show needs to be over. The show needs to be done. They may still have some type of contractual obligation to fulfill, which is why they're deciding to still put out another season with all of these other guests. But we all know the ratings are going to plummet because it is the Wendy Williams Show. So, of course, everybody's coming to see Wendy. As far as her being included on the decision making, I absolutely feel like she should get a say-so in who replaces her. But I also feel like, is she open to that conversation? Is she being communicative? Is she in a mental and emotional space where she can listen to what needs to be done for her show? Because to me, it seems like she isn't. I just think the show needs to be done with, if you ask me. Karen Patricia, thank you for the super chat. Just a little something because you're awesome. Thank you. Patiently waiting for your Black Ink Crew review so you can read 4. I think Nicki left him because she knew who he really sent that video to. Sips T. Child, we talked about that already. We did Black Ink Crew in Ratchet Reality already yesterday, love. So y'all make sure y'all go and check that out as well if you missed it. It's time for Wendy to lay it down, y'all. She's just not in a space, I don't think, where she can come back to this show. And the show is called The Wendy Williams Show. Honestly, I think it would be hilarious if they got Nene to come and sit in her chair. Nene, go sit in that chair for a little while and see how you like it. See if it works out for you. Somebody to call Nene. That's what I want to see. Because Wendy stopped Nene from getting her own show. And so I want Nene to go and replace Wendy. Even if it's not that good. Y'all got all these other people we allegedly don't care about. Put Nene in that seat. And as far as Nick Cannon's show isn't doing well either. He has his own show that isn't doing well. And it's because he's not that likable. He started out as lame, but he was hardworking. So we were, kind of rooting for Nick Cannon. Then Nick Cannon got 50-11 jobs, 50-11 baby mamas, and 50-11 kids. And we was like, oh, so you thirsty to stay current. So you're more lame than we thought you were originally. Okay, so now we're no longer interested. And every time we see you, it's like, here go Nick again with some bullshit. I mean, even this season of Wildin' Out is definitely missing something. I don't know what it's missing, but I want it to go back to the way it was. Okay, thank you, Asada. Yeah, I already saw, I don't know which y'all are tagging me in, but I've already been shown the Princess Love situation. Since Princess got a new apartment, she moved out. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. This is the last story before I go and check the Instagram DMs to see what y'all are talking about. Okay, but let's go ahead and talk about Nicki Minaj, and then we're gonna talk about Cardi B. I don't have a picture for her because I forgot. But we're going to talk about her too after this story because, it's the rap queens and the rap queens are going through legalities. Okay. So there has been an update in the ongoing legal battle between Nicki Minaj, her husband, and Jennifer Huff. As previously reported, Jennifer Huff, the woman who's suing Nicki Minaj and her husband Kenneth Petty for harassment, recently requested a $20 million default judgment after they failed to respond to the lawsuit in a timely manner. For context, Kenneth Petty previously served 4 years in prison for sexually assaulting Jennifer Huff and is a registered sex offender as a result. Last year, he was arrested for failing to register as a sex offender after moving to California, and Jennifer Huff says the couple began harassing her to recant her sexual assault allegations shortly after. In a response to the default judgment petition, Nicki Minaj, y'all give me a second. Somebody's supposed to be coming here to fix my dryer today, so hold on. Okay, that's not what that was. Moving along. So yes, back to Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty and Miss Jennifer Huff. Okay, so in response to the default judgment petition, Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty's attorney requested an extension. However, Jennifer Huff's attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, stated he declined the request. He said, I said no. I told him to prepare his opposition to my request for default judgment and explain to the court why his client and her husband believe they're both above the law because they ignored the court summons. Okay. They ignored the lawsuit. Later, Nicki Minaj claimed the matter was merely an innocent mistake and asked the court for clemency. She also suggested Tyrone Blackburn was essentially clout chasing. My failure to respond to the complaint was the product of an innocent mistake, and I asked the court to excuse the delay so that I can defend what I believe to be an entirely frivolous case which plaintiff's counsel has brought against me in an effort to use my name to generate publicity for himself. Tyrone Blackburn didn't need this. I mean, he probably did, but he didn't. Because we all know the T.I. and Tiny case is kind of going downhill. So probably not much there. So he probably was trying to grab on to this case to keep his name out there. But at the end of the day, I still feel like you did what they said you did, which is harass that girl. So now there has been an update on the situation. Yesterday, on Tuesday, a court official shot down the $20 million default judgment, effectively giving Nicki Minaj a chance to defend herself against Jennifer Huff's harassment lawsuit. It's also worth noting that Nicki Minaj wasn't found at fault. The court officially noted Kenneth Petty has not filed an answer to otherwise move with respect to the complaint. So it seems as if Nicki Minaj and her husband have now been separated as it pertains to this case. Okay. In response to the matter, Tyrone Blackburn blasted Kenneth Petty, saying he has no respect for this proceeding and no respect for this judge to come forward and to answer for R-ing Jennifer Huff in 1994 and all the harassment he and his wife and his goons visited upon her since then. Okay, so basically, Nicki said you can sue him, but you ain't about to get 20 million from me. Okay, and that's just where it's at right now. So we'll see how this all works out. But to me, I feel like y'all were harassing that lady. Y'all definitely should have to pay her something. That's how I feel about it. Okay. Moving on from there, y'all. Let's talk about Cardi B for a second. Let me take Nicki down. I don't think I don't have anything in here saved for Cardi. So we'll just talk about Cardi right quick. So Cardi responds to critics who claim she's going to jail over pending legal issues. Okay, she's another one. All right. So Cardi B recently clapped back at people on Twitter, and since then, of course, these tweets have been deleted. But as previously reported, 29-year-old Cardi B is due in court on October 25th for the reckless endangerment and assault charges she's facing. Okay. She pleaded not guilty to all 12 counts in 2019. Cardi B was accused of setting up an assault against two bartenders, the Watley sisters, at a Flushing, Queens strip club in 2018. We all recall. Okay. Reportedly, Cardi orchestrated the attack because one of the sisters was allegedly having an affair with her husband, Offset, who is 29 as well. If convicted, Cardi faces 4 years behind bars. Yesterday, on Tuesday, Cardi seemingly tweeted about her pending legal troubles and said they want to see a bad bitch do bad. Okay, someone replied to the rapper's tweet and said that she's going to prison, to which Cardi responded, before I go to prison, you're going to see me breaking more records and making more M's. Ow. Okay, nanny boo-boo broke bitch. In a now deleted tweet, another person encouraged Cardi to get the best lawyers because Offset ain't going to be there for your kids. And Cardi continues to clap back saying, my man is allowed to be with his kids. So what's your point? I don't know what that means. A fan of the Grammy Award-winning rapper soon joined the conversation in defense and said the disrespect is taken to a whole new level. Leave those kids out of your hatred for Cardi. Cardi agreed with their tweet and replied, exactly. I be chilling. I don't know why people think it's sweet to play with my kids. Okay. Here's the thing. Nobody's playing with your kids. I can't stand whenever somebody mentions y'all's kids or mentions the children in any way, shape, or form. Everybody wants to be like, oh, okay, my kid, name out your mouth. Don't be talking about my kid. Nobody said anything bad about your kid. They said that your husband was a deadbeat dad. That's what that was insinuating. Okay. And when she said my man is allowed to be with his kids, when I said I don't know what that means, I mean, like, of course he's allowed to be with his kids. That's not an answer to people saying if you go to jail, he's not going to be there for your kids. That's not okay. Okay, allowed. She was taking a dig at Nicki's husband. Because apparently Onika's husband isn't allowed to be around those kids. Basically, people feel like it was a snap at Onika's husband not being able to be around children. Got it. Because the person who tweeted her was a Barb. That was a Kenneth Petty shot. I'm so glad that I read these right after one another. Gotcha. Messy. Well, it is the truth. So That's that on that. Thank you, Amani, for the super chat. It was a shot at Nicki because Kenny can't be around kids. The person that tweeted her was a Barb. The Barb's been bothering her for days. Gotcha. Thank you for the super chat. I'm good. I'm good with it. I'm not upset about it at all. It's the truth. I really do hope that she's able to get out of that situation. I know people are gonna want to be like, oh, no, I don't feel like she should go to jail for that. I'm sorry. No, I don't. I don't. Pay a fine. Do some, community service. Nobody should be going to jail for that shit. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't think she should have to go to jail for that. Shit, I didn't say Nicki should have to go to jail, but y'all should have to come out y'all pockets for what y'all do. And if you harm those girls in a way they couldn't make their money, then you need to pay up out of pocket if your ass get caught. If you get caught, then you should have to come up out of pocket. That's just how I feel about it. You don't get to go around fucking over people with no consequences. But do I think jail is necessary? No. And I think a lot of y'all want her to go to jail. And that's just, that's a lot for me. I think a lot of people think jail is somewhere that you can just throw people to. But when I really think about what it means to be in a jail, yeah, no, I don't want that for neither one of them. I'm sorry. I just don't. But that's that on that. Let me go ahead and check my Instagram and see what you guys were sending me to see if there's anything I would further like to discuss before I leave you. Now, listen, my members and my Patreons, I am going to come to y'all with the bullshit today. We're actually going to have a watch along. Y'all know how we did Love and Marriage Huntsville this past week, where I kind of pulled it up for y'all and we watched it together on the slick. We're going to do that same thing with the conversation between Tommy and Akbar V, because I do see that y'all want me to talk about that, but I only want to talk about that if I can pull it up and make fun of the shit that they're saying, not if I actually have to make notes and, do hard work for it. So all my Patreons and my members, I would really love to see if you guys can be available probably around maybe 5:30-ish. If y'all can be available around that time, that would be amaze balls. Okay, but I'll definitely put up I'll hit y'all up in the Discord, hit y'all up on Patreon, hit y'all up over here on the members tab in my community page so that y'all will get the link and then we can watch it together. And then after the fact, y'all can catch the replay if y'all can't be there for the actual live. But we're going to try to do that today. But I need to go and jump rope so I don't have to do it tomorrow. Okay. So yeah, you guys, let's start on that. Yeah, I told y'all about that. Now we're going back to my Instagram. Hold up, y'all. So we talked about the fact that Princess has moved out of her domain with the old boy Ray J. Okay. So it says new details have surfaced surrounding Ray J and Princess love split. According to reports, the 40-year-old singer and reality star is requesting joint legal and physical custody of their two children. The pair share a daughter, Melody, 3, and a son, Epic, 1. Ray J listed the irreconcilable differences in the divorce petition. As previously reported, Ray J filed for divorce earlier this month. Princess Love first filed for divorce in May 2020. They later reconciled. Ray J also filed for divorce in September 2020, and they also reconciled after this time as well. Okay. I just kind of feel like I don't know if they're actually going to break up, because obviously this is what they do. They do this all the time. So I don't know if they're actually going to separate and not be together, but I don't care. I don't. I think Prinky looks amazing as usual. Ray J's a little cunt, y'all. Ray J's a little cunt. I'm sorry. Nobody should be married to Ray J. Like, you got your 2 babies, split the check, and go have a wonderful life. But I don't see the point in staying in a relationship or a marriage with Ray J. It's not healthy. It's never been healthy. It's never been a good relationship. He's never been consistent. He's never been stable for her. He's always been out there. He's always been out there. It's always been that way. Can you please, my Carla Jr., please, and thank you. Okay. All right. Well, y'all make sure y'all come through for the Ooh Ladies First panel. Okay. Carla, go comment on there and I'll mod you over there. But yes, y'all. Don't forget to come on through tomorrow night for the Ooh Ladies First panel here on my channel. We'll get into some things, y'all. All right. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed today's show. And I will see my Patreons and my members later on. All right.